Hi, my name is Ashton and welcome back to Ashton's EDC. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you kind of a loadout and I guess a part of my EDC using a specific pouch. That is the Alpaka Admin Pouch. Kind of hard to see on camera right now as it is totally black. Not exactly a pocketable pouch, but definitely works great as kind of part of a tier system in my EDC sling bag or backpack. So I'm going to be showing you kind of my thoughts around how I've loaded this out, as well as all of the contents that I have inside. So I'll get right to it. I'll turn the camera down towards the table and we'll take a look. Alright, so here we are taking a look at the admin pouch from Alpaka. You might be able to see there, it does have this alpaca kind of logo in this, forgot the name of this material here, but it's the same kind of material as the zipper pulls. So this pouch, it is made of X-Pack. I don't remember the exact type or details, but it's a super durable, just really great quality pouch of materials. It does have a zipper pouch here on the front. Currently I don't have anything in here, but you can always put something pretty small. There's not that much room because the more you have on the inside of the pouch, the less room you have for this pocket. But it has dual zippers, zips all the way around, opens kind of like a book in a clamshell opening. So opens nice and wide. Before we get to the internal though, let's just give a few dimensions. So with the contents that I have in it right now, in terms of width, it comes in at just over 4.5 inches, maybe about 4 3/4 of an inch. And then for the length, let's see here, comes in at just a bit under 7 inches. And then thick, it does kind of depend. Currently, mine comes in at about an inch and 3/4 or so. So a pretty nice sized pouch. Now let's open it up and take a look inside. So there's several different pockets. So what I'll do first is I'll kind of go through the items that I have in here, and then I'll kind of go and show some of the pockets and how they work and the different layouts. So first up, I just have a small Hank from Gondak EDC. This is in their Digi Camo. That's in this pocket here. I'll go into some more details into all of these as well. So there's 2 pockets here in which I have some pens. So here I have this is the Wurkkos Perkio, I think. This is a rollerball pen. One of my favorite pens for EDC. So I keep that in here. Beside that, I have this Open, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it there, but this is the Open Pro from Olight. And this is in their brass bark. That is a bolt action pen. And then it does have a flashlight functionality in the clip here just by pressing up on the bolt action or on the bolt there. And if you press and hold, it does give you a green laser. But just a nice pen from Olight. I have 2 more pens here. The next 2 are fountain pens. This one is the Wurkkos Student fountain pen, I believe. One of my favorite fountain pens in my collection. And then the last pen that I have in here is the Pilot Metropolitan. This is in their Retro Pop series, so this one I have in the orange. Another nice pen. So I'll kind of show off the pockets on this side. So first off, this pocket is not quite the full length of the pouch, but pretty close. And it is just one big slip pocket. So there's no dividers or anything like that in there. It's kind of hard to show off as the interior is black. So I'm trying to try and get the light on there as best as I can. but it is just a big slip pocket, so perfect for putting something small like that hank. And then you have two of these smaller pockets that go from here all the way down to the bottom. I get my ruler here. So these pockets, this first one here is about 1.5 inches. This one's about 1.25 inches, so pretty close to the same width there. And they each come in at approximately 5 inches deep. And I think they're perfect for holding pens. You could just keep one pen in there. Depending on, as long as it's a long pen. Mini pens probably wouldn't fit so good, but like this Open Pro with the clip, it clips on there nice and securely. So that's really nice. So those are the pockets on that side. Then moving over to this side. First up, in this large pocket here, I have this flashlight from Wurkkos. This is the Wurkkos HD20. This is one of my favorite flashlights in my collection. It is kind of really unique in its functionality. So you can see it has two different lenses here and emitters, and they both have different functionality. So one of them is a spotlight, so focuses the light in one area, and the other one is a floodlight, so it spreads it out. And then you can also have them both on at the same time. So really cool 90-degree angle lights. Has the button on top there. It does have a magnetic base. And then the other really cool thing about this light is that you can use the battery in here, which is a 21700 battery with 5000 milliamp hour capacity. You can use this as a battery charger. So along with this next item in here, which is a small little Anchor USB-C to USB-C cable. Using the port on the back of this flashlight, if you pop that open, insert the cable into there, and then I can insert this into my headphones or into my phone, and I can charge those devices from the battery in this flashlight. So a really cool feature. I don't know if you would use this as your main backup battery source, but in a pinch, or if your other one ran out or you forgot it or something like that, this works really well as an emergency battery and is just a really great flashlight. The cable obviously is in here to go along with that flashlight, but you can use it for anything else too, if you have a wall charger or plug it into a computer or something like that, all sorts of things. Then here I've got a Victorinox. This is the Spartan model with these camouflage scales. So Spartan is a pretty classic model from Victorinox. I'll just go through quickly here. It's got the can opener and small screwdriver. Then the bottle opener, larger flathead screwdriver, wire stripper. Has a large blade. And then a small blade. And on the back has the corkscrew. And I can get it out, and the awl, along with, of course, the toothpick and the tweezer. So really nice kind of classic knife from Victorinox. And then in the back here I keep my other field note notebooks. So these are the ones that I've previously filled up, so there's no more room left to write in them. But I still like to keep them on hand to refer to the notes that I have inside. Reflect back on some of the ideas or some of the lists that I've made in here. So I keep these in here kind of as an archive of my previously used notebooks. But then it's good to, go back to see what I had written in them, and, if there's something I forgot or something like that, just good to have as an extra reference. So as far as the pockets on this side, where the field note notebooks were, bring this one back in just to show you a little bit. It is a big giant slip pocket on the very back that goes all the way down, and then ends right here, so a couple inches from the top, but obviously you can have something sticking out from there. Then it has this large kind of almost gusseted pocket, so it does have a bit of depth to it. If I kind of turn it up this way, you might be able to see that a bit better, which is where I keep the flashlight. And then here there's kind of a bunch of different types of pockets. So the first here is this kind of slip pocket here, kind of a smaller slip pocket. And then there is these two elastic bands kind of just above that. So technically you could use these elastic bands kind of as a standalone, but if you were to put them over top of that pocket, then now this is can only be used part of it. So I kind of see this pocket here as just kind of some additional space and retention for wherever you put in these elastic bands. And then behind that, again, there is another slip pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom. So let me just load this out again, so hopefully that will give you a bit of an idea as to how the pockets are set up. So the field notebooks go in there, the flashlight goes in there, my Swiss Army knife, and that elastic pocket there, the charging cord, and this kind of secondary back pocket. Can be a little bit tricky doing this on camera. There we go. Then the pens, 2 in each pocket. And then lastly, this hank, which I just kind of slip in there. This is a really nice pouch from Alpaka. I do apologize that it is a little bit hard to see as it is a black interior. Definitely not a high vis or anything like that, like a lot of other Alpaka pouches and products have. But I really like this pouch from Alpaka. And again, once again, this is the Alpaka Admin Pouch. So that's everything for today's video, talking about kind of how I set up the Alpaka Admin Pouch here. And as I said, this I think fits kind of perfect as a standalone pouch into a backpack or a sling bag or any other kind of other system like that. I guess you could kind of carry it as a clutch, but typically this works kind of as its standalone system to store some pens, notebooks, and kind of that flashlight and charging gear, like I mentioned before. A really nice little kit, in my opinion. Fits great into my system. I'd love to hear if you've ever used this pouch before, or if you have something similar, and if you've ever kind of built a system similar to this one as well. Anyways, that's it for today. I'd love to hear down in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. And if you like the other videos that I'm making, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. Just recently I did hit 300, which is incredible. So thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing and commenting and everything like that. I really appreciate it. The channel is really growing, which is fantastic. But anyways, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Take care.